Welcome to another Falcons webisode. I'm Mike Kelly, joined by the new head coach of the Springfield Falcons, Brad Larsen, and congratulations, Brad. First of all, how did the process unfold for you?
It was a tedious process for myself, just because I was anxious. But at the end of the year, I had found out that I was going to get the opportunity to interview for it. So flew into Columbus, did that with Scott Housen and Chris McFarland, and kind of fast forward from there. It took about a month, and found out that I was offered the opportunity to be head coach. So obviously I accepted, and very excited, very humbled by the opportunity.
Last 2 years you've been an assistant coach here in Springfield. This is your first head coaching job. What type of a head coach do you think you'll be?
I think my mandate is creating a standard for the player, and I want a responsible player. That doesn't necessarily mean defensive. It just means that there's going to be a lot of emphasis on hard work, making sure that he's responsible on both ends of the ice, and it's a team-first mentality. And I think that's something we want to create through our games, and create that passion every night.
Well, you've had a great pro career as well, played almost 3 games at the NHL level. You've had some great mentors as well, guys like John Anderson, Kevin Dineen, Bob Hartley,
Sure.
The last 2 years under Rob Riley as well.
Yeah.
A lot of great mentors there.
Yeah, for sure. There's from every guy that I had, I really tried to take something, and they all had their strengths. And obviously for myself, you kind of want to come up with your own identity, but through these guys and what they've done and achieved in their careers, you certainly would be, you want to watch and study what they do. So I've kind of done that through my career, and been fortunate to be under some great people, and obviously Rob, who was here. I can't say enough about Rob and the opportunity he gave me and responsibilities he gave me as an assistant coach. So he's someone I'm going to be very grateful for.
Falcons have the assistant coach Nolan Pratt, goaltending coach Mike Buckley. Now they need another new assistant coach filling your role. What type of a guy are you looking for there?
We're tentatively looking. We're not sure exactly what direction. We have some idea what we want right now. Again, there's a lot of resumes kind of coming in. It's a position where I want someone to work with closely. Again, I don't want to typecast and say he has to have experience, doesn't have to have experience. Obviously for me, it's a man of character who I want. Someone who's passionate about the game, hardworking, somebody who's going to just add to the chemistry that we have here as a coaching staff already. So that's going to be probably high on the list.
It's a pretty good situation for you. You certainly are familiar with all the Columbus Blue Jackets prospects being here in Springfield the last 2 years, and an opportunity now to really put your mold on this team.
Sure, yeah. I mean, this year there's not a whole lot of turnover as it was last year, so very familiar with all the players coming back and the guys in their system. So that's a big plus. Being on the coach side of it now, I understand why it's very important to know your personnel, and it saves you a lot of homework. Seeing these guys and day out with the guys that were here, and plus stuff we've done in Traverse City with them in development camp and following their junior careers or collegiate or overseas has helped a lot. So, very comfortable with what we have coming back, and we're going to be looking to add some players, and I like the look of our team right now.
The NHL draft coming up in Pittsburgh, you'll be attending that?
Sure, yeah, go up there again. I was there last year. It's a very unique process that goes on up there, and being behind the scenes and seeing how it's run, and looking forward to going something like that again.
Do you expect you'll have some interviews with the possible new assistant coach of Springfield at that draft?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, at a place like this, at the draft, there's so many people, and networking is a big thing. People that are looking for jobs, have jobs, everybody's there. So I'm sure there will be some people there that that'll be looking, that I'll be talking to, as well as Chris McFarland, and they're going to be busy enough doing what they're doing with the draft, and that's probably my opportunity to sit down with some guys.
And do you have a timeline where you want to have an assistant coach in place?
No, I don't like doing that. I don't believe in setting a deadline on that. I think then you make poor choices. So we have plenty of time. If it happens sooner than later, that'd be great. I'm certainly not going to force the issue, and again, it's just very important for me to get the right guy, the right mix, who's going to fit in the chemistry with the characteristics that we're going to be looking for.
Thanks again, and congratulations, Brad.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
That's the new head coach of the Springfield Falcons, Brad Larsen.